Good morning, guys. I want to do a quick video today on my recent McKenzie order that I got yesterday, and just kind of give a breakdown of what to expect, how I do it here in the shop. I by no means know everything. I'm just going to show you my technique. There's been a lot of people on Facebook in some of the taxidermy groups from all over the country. Asking questions, and a lot of new taxidermists or people that are maybe not doing full-time taxidermy, but starting to dabble in it, and they've got a lot of questions, as I did. So I just want to show you what I do and give you a quick shop update. It's been a little bit since I've done a video, so I thought, what the heck, I'll jump back on here and show you what show you what I got going on. These are the boxes. This box right here, the larger one, is the one that the recent order came in. Had 5 shoulder mount forms in it. That smaller box over there had 4. That was a previous order, but I'll take you inside. Here's the shop update. We got some cedar plank up there. Got a deer ready for pickup there. And this is a check-in table that customers can come drop off. I've got antler and hide tags. So when a customer comes in, I put a tag with a control number. This is state of Tennessee. These are the forms that TWRA gives us. But I put one on the antlers and one on the hide, so there's no mistake. I learned the lesson last year that I wasn't putting them on the hide right away. I was doing the fleshing, salting, and then I'd bag them and put a tag on the bag itself and in the freezer, and a couple of them ripped off. And just from shuffling them around, they were disconnected from that bag, and so that was frustrating, because then I'm having to take everything out and do kind of an audit and find out which one belongs to which. So this alleviates that problem, having it all, excuse me, having it on the hide from square one. Obviously, if it comes in frozen, makes it a little bit more difficult, but for sure I would recommend, if you're doing your paperwork, just a little admin. I've got all the paperwork, 2 tags, and an envelope for the deposit, all right there. So when people come in, and we've had days where there's 4 or 5 guys waiting outside in their trucks, and so I can hand clipboards out and everything's highlighted. They can start filling it out. It just speeds up the process for them, and it's respectful of their time. But anyway, we're gonna go inside, but I wanted to give you an update on the outside of the shop. It's looking pretty cool. I did the work myself, so all you carpenters out there, don't judge. All of these things have been donated. The doors were donated from a friend of mine that their house was hit by a tornado, significant damage. He got new doors, he gave me the old ones, and all this cedar plank was all on his property, and he gave that to me too. So super grateful for that, because that stuff's not cheap. And if you looked at other videos, I had a piece of plastic over this gigantic hole for most of the year last year. So that was nice to have these, have this closed in. So this is my McKenzie order. I'm gonna flip this around a little bit, if I can do that. Maybe not, okay. So this is my McKenzie order that I got last night. And I'm a little OCD with the way I inventory or I shake out a McKenzie order, because there could be multiple species. There could be material, shop material versus what's allocated to a client. So each one, ears, eyes, and a hanger. Each one gets that. And immediately I go through and I assign the number. I just write the number of that client on the side of the form. So all of these have, you know, you're checking to make sure that the pose is correct and that you got what you ordered. And Yes, I've screwed up in the past, and that's what these are. These are my mistake. Thankfully, I had a customer come in. I ordered wrong, the wrong size. I ordered pre-rut or fully rutted out deer, and I didn't need it. I needed a light swell. My mistake, but I have these in stock, and a customer recently came in that wanted an upright right turn. He's already prepped for the most part. I got a little bit more hide prep to do, but he's ready to go. So that's a good thing. And so if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Probably cost you 100, 120 bucks, but you have something in stock that if somebody comes in and they want that, you can definitely get that done. So this is what I do. And like I said, a little OCD, but I want to make sure everything's good. And then I take these, the eyes and the ears, and I staple them onto the side of the form like I have up here. So I know when I grab that form off the wall that eyes and ears are there, the correct one. So I can take that entire assembly, if you will, and just get to work. So behind me, you'll see the cowhide that I've been working on way too long. And I'm not in the cowhide business anymore, but I'm going to finish up the 3 that I have, and that's it. So I'll make a separate cowhide video, but I may need to have a beer before I do that video, because we're going to leave it there. So anyway, my process real quick: pickle, neutralizer, pickle. These are all second pickles, which means they've already come out, been shaved. So they've been salted, frozen, went through 1 pickle process. Get them out of the pickle. I roll them in a towel, leave them for a couple hours till they're damp, and then I shave them. And this is not a full taxidermy video, but I just use the little mini flesher, shave all, or something, what is it called? Flesh all from McKenzie. These things are pretty cool. I can't afford the $1,000 right now for the tabletop version of the fleshing machine, but I will. But that beats hand fleshing with knives. So it sped up the process a whole bunch. And then after I flesh them, or after I shave them down, then I put them back in a second pickle for a day or two. As long as your pH is good, and you got to check that pH daily and keep stirring them, you're good. Those things will hang out there and they'll be safe. It's not my preferred method, but when I've got a big batch waiting on a material order, they're safe there. Rather than getting them out, tanning them, freezing them, having to thaw them out, and then having to rehydrate, all that mess, I leave them there. The taxidermists out there that are watching this, everybody's got their own method. So you do you, and any suggestions are welcome, but if you want to criticize, go ahead too, I guess. So it doesn't matter. But McKenzie were able to do 5 in this order, or in this last order I had. These 2 guys are bigger deer. Obviously they're a little bit more, they've got more neck swell. These 3 were smaller deer earlier in the year, and not as big a deer. So I think the box is a little bigger, but I think that's why they got away, they were able to put 5 in. Typically you're going to get 4 in a box. And for you new taxidermists, for cost wise, this equals out to about $30 per mount for shipping. So this shipping order for 2 boxes cost me $165, because I had to reorder my hide paste. So, and this is a 5-pound bucket. It probably weighs, I don't know, it weighs more than 5 pounds, but This is the hide paste, and then I got a full gallon of pickle. So this full gallon came in it. So super heavy. Those came in a separate box. That extra weight added to the cost of shipping. Typically, from experience, if you're just doing 4 forms, if you're ordering 4 at a time, and I know some guys, bigger shops, they order way more, and the eyes and all the little accessories that go with the form, it was $60 last time when I just did forms. But I'm always ordering something else, habitat, whatever else. And I know that there are a lot of good taxidermy supply places around, and I'm comfortable with McKenzie. They, I think it's good communication, and it's predictable for me. I'm going to expand and explore other resources and stuff for shipping it, or for material, because they're cheaper from what I found, like Jim Allred and Mears, all good, superior products. And I'm not partial to anyone, and obviously not sponsored by anyone, but I'm just telling you from experience, because I've only been officially in business for a year. I'm comfortable with McKenzie. It's a known supplier that I can count on, and shipping is on the high side, which most taxidermists would agree, but they're predictable, and I'll take predictability over having to wait a week and a half. And I'm not saying those other guys are like that. I just don't know. So I can count on when McKenzie's going to be here, and it's usually 2 days, 3 days max. I'm in Tennessee, they're in North Carolina, and that's pretty good. So anyway, I'll cut this one a little short, but 2024 is off to a good start. Everything in black is 2024, and we're wrapping up the last couple ones for 23, and then we got some big old deer in here from youth hunt, and we're excited to get going. So look at that, under 30 minutes, probably the first time I've ever done that. So we're getting better. But beautiful day. We're smack in the middle of muzzleloader, and looks like a cold snap coming the weekend of the 23rd, opening rifle. So it should get pretty busy in here, we're hoping. But we've been super blessed, and we are thankful to all of our customers and friends, and a couple guys that helped me put up the main frame of this shop, and we are off and running. So thanks for watching, and good luck this season. Stay safe, and if you have any questions or comments, holler at me. Put it in the comments, and I'll give a shout out to my buddy Max Scott over at Duck River Bird Taxidermy. He's here in Middle Tennessee. If you have any waterfowl, turkey, any of that stuff, give Max a call. There you go, Max. There's a plug for you. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.